everybody, it's Misty. I'm here with my Sunshine Shop and I'm doing our crafty corner tutorial for today. And today's tutorial is this great little mini album that I've made. I'm using this one as a Valentine's gift, but you can use it any other way you'd like, decorate it with any other paper. So it's just a real quick, simple album. I made it using 2 sheets of cardstock paper to make the album, the base, and the cover for it. So this is what it looks like on the inside. It actually has little tags, little pockets. You can pull the little tags out. This is just a little coupon book that I made for my husband. It's got just little silly memories on each of the coupons for us. But it's a great little gift idea, and it's a great idea even if you just want to do a little album for yourself. So I'm going to get started on showing you how to do that. The larger one is made using a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. I've taken the paper and I've used my Martha Stewart scoring pad and I've scored down at 6 inches. And then I've turned it over and I've scored every 3 inches. So I scored at 3, 6, and 9. And let me move my little scoring pad out of the way. Once you've scored your lines, you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut every other score line. So I've cut one here, I've skipped the middle one, and I've cut this one. Now since you've cut this one on this side, you're going to skip your next score line and you're going to cut in the middle and skip the last one. So on one side of your paper you're going to have 2 cuts, and on the other side you're going to have 1. Now you're going to take your paper and you're going to fold it over. You're going to start with your one single one. And you're just going to crease it just to make sure it stays. Now it's important that you turn your paper over and before you do your next fold. If I were just to fold this down over without flipping it, it's going to make your book not open the right way, and it's not going to come out right. So you need to make sure that once you've folded it, you've flipped it again, and you're going to fold it back across, back over. You're going to make sure you flip it back and fold it next. You're going to flip it over again, fold it down. Oh, excuse me, I'm flipping this way. And you're going to fold it over. And you're going to flip it over and fold it one more time. So once you're done folding, you're going to end up with one single sheet here. This is what you're going to adhere your cover to. You'll end up with a little open one here. This is going to be your first pocket. So you're going to actually take some glue, any adhesive you'd like. I use hot glue just so that I can get it glued faster. And you're going to make a thin strip. I would prefer using either the hot glue or liquid glue. I wouldn't use your tape runner only because you want to make sure that you stay as close to the edge as possible, because you want to make sure that you have enough room to put a tag in there. And if you just put a very little bit here, this tag that you do on this one would actually be 2.5 inches wide by 6.5 inches long. So the more glue that you put in here, the less room there's going to be for a tag. If you're not planning on putting a tag in here, then I wouldn't worry about how much glue you put in there. You just want to glue it so it stays shut. So you have 3 of those you're going to glue. Then you have your last single sheet for your back cover. Once you're done gluing your pockets together, you're going to want to make sure that you come over to the back and you're going to glue, again, just a real thin strip here and here, and then this one as well, so that when you do get done with your book, your back spine stays closed and it's not flopping around everywhere. So this is your 12 by 12 sheet of paper. It's going to end up looking just like this. Now I wanted to show you how to make a smaller one. So I took a 12 by 12 sheet and I cut it in half. So this is actually 6 inches by 12. I did the same thing. I scored in the middle here, so I scored down at 3 inches. And then I scored again every 2 inches. So I scored at 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10 inches. And you're going to do the same cuts. I cut every other one. So on this side you ended up with 3 cuts. Okay. I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 3 cuts. I can count today. And then on this side you ended up with 2. So it's every other score line. And you're going to fold it the same way. And again, you need to make sure that you flip it over, because if you don't, your book's not going to be correct. And it actually won't won't work if you don't flip it. And you're going to do the same thing. You're just going to keep flipping it over and folding it either across to its neighbor or next door to its neighbor. So keep flipping. Okay. Same thing with this one. You're going to end up with one single sheet for your cover, a single sheet in the back for your back cover, and this one you actually end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets. So you're going to have a little bit more gluing to do. This one I think would be really great. People say, well, what would you use it for? So this one I think if you have chores that you do at home with your kids, or maybe you have a problem child or somebody that just needs a little bit more discipline, structure, I don't know, maybe some incentives to get, you know, rooms cleaned. This would be a great way. I mean, you know, they can earn a ticket for every day of the week. If they get all 5 of their tickets at the end of the week, then maybe they can do something fun on Saturday. So it'd be a great initiative or incentive to give your kids, you know, if you want them to kind of get something accomplished, or if they're working towards something, it'd be great for that. Or just a quick little mini album. You can fit some small pictures in here. Even on this one, I printed out these pictures. Whew, let's move that out of the way. I printed out these small pictures at Walmart. They're the wallet sizes, and they fit perfect on there. So if you just want to make this into a small mini album, you can do that as well. They're great little gift ideas. They're great for little homemade gifts. I love to send homemade gifts to my family. So it's a great way, real simple, easy. It took 2 sheets of paper to make the book, and then another sheet of paper to do the tags, which again, the tags are 2.5 inches by 6.5 inches. And these tags I cut out on my Cricut, but you can cut them out by hand. You can buy them at the store. Hobby Lobby, I know, sells tags, and I'm sure you can find a size that'll fit in there. So I really hope that you guys had a good time. These are really fun, quick, easy to make, so I would love to see some. And if you guys want to see more, leave us some comments. If you guys have any ideas or anything, just leave us a comment on our blog. Thanks for joining us. Bye.